It's your boy Wavvyty. I'm back again with another video. Let's get it. Today's video is going to be about tips for going to your new command. Now, I know I had a lot of questions, and other people have a lot of questions of what do I bring, what do I do when I go to my new command. So today, I'm going to help you out. Let's jump straight into it. Jump into the video, I want to thank everyone who's been watching my videos, subscribing. Make sure if you haven't, you like the videos, you subscribe, and you comment down below, because the proof is in the comments. Every single question that anyone has ever had on one of my videos, I have answered. So if you have any questions, and I have people that DM me questions that, you know, they don't want to comment under for everyone to see. So make sure if you got any questions or anything, I'm more willing to answer. I will answer you. Okay, let's get to tip number one. Tip number one for going to a new command is contacting your sponsor. You need to contact your sponsor. Now, they're going to tell you this, to do this as soon as you get to A school and you go through indocs, which is teaching you, you know, a little bit about everything on base and, you know, giving you advice and everything. They're going to teach you this, but a lot of people don't do it. Your sponsor is going to help you out to know if your ship is on deployment, is your ship on underway. They're going to give you a ride to the ship once you eventually leave A school. And you go, and once you leave A school, you get leave, and then you fly out. They're gonna take you in a car to the ship. They're just gonna give you a lot of advice. They're gonna tell you how the ship is, people on the ship, and just a lot of advice that you will need. So you wanna make sure you get in contact with your sponsor. Another tip is do some research on the area. Do some research on the area. So what I mean by that is, if you're from the Midwest like me, Indiana, and it get real cold in the winter, snow all over the ground, and, you know, a lot of inches of snow, and you going to San Diego like me, you don't want to bring big coats and, you know, snow pants and boots and all that, because you're going to San Diego. It's gonna be, you know, pretty late, or it's gonna be like pretty much like hot, warm all year round. But if you're from San Diego and you're going to somewhere like Virginia, you want to make sure that you do dress for the weather, because it's going to get cold in the winter in Virginia. So you want to make sure that, you know, you look up how the weather is all year round, so you have the proper clothes. So, you know what I'm saying? So you're not stuck out negative 5 degree weather, and you're sitting there with just a jacket and some pants on. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do that. Another tip is, once you get on the ship, make sure you're not trying too hard to make friends, if you know what I'm saying. Like, just like naturally meet people, you know, mingle with people. Don't try to be the most, come on the ship and the most nicest guy or the most nicest girl on the ship and all that stuff, because once you act nice for so long, people are just gonna, you know, take advantage of you and think you're always nice. And then when you get mad or something happens and you lash out on somebody, it's gonna be like, whoa, you know, you a whole different person or something. So just act like yourself, be yourself. Don't try to be anyone different, you know, and hang out with the group that you fit in with. You know what I'm saying? If you're a nerd or you're a gamer or something, fit in with those people. And another thing, going back to sponsors, that sponsors going to tell you is basically the people to watch out for. You know, I'm on a destroyer, so, you know, basically I found out when I got here that there's like, everyone knows everyone. Like a carrier, you're not going to know everyone, but a destroyer, like pretty much everyone knows everyone. So, you know, I'm not the good about people or the bad about people. I'm gonna take it like with a grain of salt and have it in the back of my mind. But obviously if my sponsor say, hey, that's a bad dude, he always in and out of trouble, when I meet him, I'm not gonna have that mindset as in, oh, he's bad, let me stay away from him. I'm gonna meet him, be cool with him, but I know in the back of my mind, you know, stay away from him, stay out of trouble, or stay away from him, because you stay away from him and the other bad people that are always in trouble, you'll most likely stay out of trouble. And if you come on a ship and someone's always getting in trouble and you hanging out with them all the time, it makes it look like to other people that you're a troublemaker, even if you're not. So you want to make sure that you're just yourself, and you know, mingle, and don't try to act like you're someone you're not, because people will catch up on that. Just, you know, come in, be yourself, be nice, be cool, but don't be a pushover, if you understand what I'm saying. Another tip is being a sponge to new information. You're gonna learn a lot about your ship. I've been on my ship for 2 weeks, and I would say I'm finally comfortable with knowing where everything is. But if I was on a carrier, it would take me even longer. My first 3 days, I only knew where the berthing was, which is where I sleep, the mess hall, which is where I eat, and where I work, which is the pilot house, because I'm a quartermaster. So if you know those 3 things, you're good. But you know, I wanted to know extra stuff, you know, like where the gym was, because I'm living on the ship right now. I don't have a barracks, you know, hangout areas, you know, and stuff like that. And another thing is, if you're not married or you're not a certain rank, which, you know, that'd be like petty officer, so you're gonna live on the ship. And if you're on a carrier, like everyone, they try to get everyone into a barracks, but there's a waiting list, because everyone wants to get in a barracks. So there's a waiting list. If you're on a carrier, that waiting list is gonna be longer. If you're on a destroyer, it's gonna be shorter. You know what I'm saying? So I just got here in a couple months. I'm about to get a barracks. One of my friends that was with me at TPU while my ship was on deployment, I was waiting for my ship to get back. He's on a carrier now, and he's saying there ain't no telling the time he gonna get a barracks, because there's a huge waiting list. So you want to make sure that you get used to the ship, you know, you find everything and you know where everything at. And if you don't know where something is, ask a question. I literally had a guy like a couple days ago, like I just got on this ship, I told you, I had a guy like, you know, just like looking confused, and I was like, you good, bro? I was like, you good? Everything good? And he was like, where do we eat at? And what time do we eat? I was like, oh, bro. I started talking to him and everything, and telling him what times we eat and where we eat at. And if he would have just came up to somebody and asked, you know, it would have been all good. Don't act like scared, or be scared like you going on a new ship and someone's gonna bite you or something. Don't be scared of people. Just, you know, talk, ask questions. People are more willing on a ship to help people, because when they see new people on a ship, they remember how they were when they first got to a ship, so they're more willing to help you out. So don't be scared to ask any questions. People going out of the country, so Japan and all that, you want to make sure you got the right service. Now, what do I mean by that? If you got AT&T, or let's say you got Metro PCS or service like that, when you get to Japan, or you get to Spain, or you get to just another country, it might cost a lot more money. I actually know AT&T costs a lot more money in Japan than it does in the US. So you want to make sure you're looking that up. I know Sprint is a lot cheaper in Japan than AT&T. So you want to make sure, if you have AT&T or another carrier that's going to cost a lot of money in Japan, you want to make sure while you're in the US, you get that new carrier, so you're not just blowing a bunch of money on just a phone bill. Like, think about that, blowing hundreds of dollars just on a phone bill. And trust me, It will be that much when you get to Japan or you get to other countries. So you want to make sure you look into this and save as much money as you can, because it'd be stupid that, for example, if you go to Japan and you got AT&T and you paying $200 a month for your phone bill, but if you would have got Sprint, you'll just be paying like $60-$70 in Japan. So that's a lot of money just going down the drain by you not just switching, you know, your phone services. So you want to make sure you do that. That was, you know, my quick tips before I go work out. You know, I'm in my workout gear about to go run. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want me to make a part 2, more tips, just let me know. But those were the 5 biggest tips I thought I could give you guys. The tips that I wish someone told me before I came to my new command, but I figured out along the way. But I want to make sure you guys know before you come to your command. Actually, one more thing, one bonus thing. Don't make the mistake your boy made. Do not make the mistake your boy made. If you're not coming to your command and you don't already have a barrack set up that your sponsor told you, a house set up or apartment set up, and you just gonna live on the ship, do not bring a lot of stuff. I made the mistake of bringing a lot of things to the ship. Now, like, I want to live in the barracks much faster, not because the ship life is so bad, because it's not. It's because I just have so many stuff, and they don't, like, it's packed together, as you can see. As you can see, like right here, it's like packed together. You get that, you know what I'm saying? Under that is some space, but it's not big at all. And then you get those lockers, and then you get like a hook. You get like one hook that you're only supposed to put like your coveralls on. So I'm telling you, don't bring a lot of stuff. Don't bring 2 sea bags. I brought 2 sea bags. I brought a luggage case, and I brought a book bag, and that was way too much stuff. I got lucky. I had to, like, you know, figure out some new folding ways and like stuff everything, and then like have people you know, just hold my stuff, have somebody, my sponsor, which I trusted, you know, I trust, because, you know, I've been talking to her since like the first week of A school. So yeah. Actually I switched sponsor. Well, for some reason I switched sponsors, but I've been keeping in contact with my sponsor since A school, and it's literally just a luggage bag. You know, I'm not tripping if something happened to it, but I know nothing would. But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be in a situation like me, just bringing way too much stuff. Just keep your stuff at home, and once you eventually get a barracks, apartment, or house, just, you know, ship it out. It's much better. It's gonna cost money, a lot of money, but it's just worth it. Just not stressing over having a bunch of stuff like I did. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any recommended videos you want me to do, just comment down below and I will do them. And until next time, remember, demonstration speaks louder than conversation. Peace.